There was a scientific study looking at 678 people and how they handled ending a relationship. We all thought everyone had their own journey with the grieving process. In fact, that isn't true, and everyone has the same 3 steps to get over a relationship. So we're going to get into that right after this. I'm Mike Goldstein of Easy Dating Coach. Step 1, be upset. You can't fix the problem until you start feeling okay with the new normal. So think about that divorce, that relationship breakup. You're like, come down here and you're feeling awful. Until your brain wraps around like, okay, this is where I'm at. You can't do anything. Then when you're like, all right, this is where we're at. We were at some point there. I'm now down in the valley. I'm hoping one day to get back up there. But here's where I'm at. What you do next is you go, why do I hurt? So you start getting introspective at what is causing this pain. So why does it hurt? Then next, what hurts the most? Let me give you an example of when this happened to me. So I was in my 20s. My girlfriend cheated on me. It hurt because I loved her. I thought I was going to spend my life with her. It hurt because she's now sleeping with my friend. So now I looked at what hurts the most. And it's I lost my girlfriend who was my best friend, and now I miss the companionship. So to begin the healing process, I had to realize that I missed the companionship and I missed having a best friend. So at some point, I could replace that when I'm feeling healthy and get that new best friend. All right, step 2 is your world turns upside down. You start to realize what you may be doing wrong. Using the prior example, my girlfriend told me I was a terrible listener. What she meant by that was I listened, but I always tried to solve her problems, which of course was not great. So now what did she need? She needed me to just listen sympathetically. That's what she wanted. But to fix the world turning upside down, the real question is, what do I really need to fix me? And to fix me, I needed to feel like I could be enough for a woman. I just got shattered. She cheated on me, and and on top of that, she told me I was not a good listener, and basically I felt at that point that I couldn't be a good boyfriend to anyone. So what I needed to start coming to the realization was, with some work, I can be a good listener and I can be a good boyfriend. All right, now step 3 is anger. And now that some time has passed, what's interesting about the anger, which you probably all felt within your divorce or your breakup, is you get the anger flip-flop. And what this looks like is you start getting really angry. For example, with my ex, I'd go, that blah, blah, blah cheated on me with one of my good friends. So I'd be angry. But then enough time had passed where I'm like, I kind of miss her. And then you flip-flop back to, wait a second, she cheated on me with my friend. I'm angry. So what you want to do in step 3 is answer some of these questions. What do you resent? What do you miss? And then think about the things you were going to do. So for example, with her, I was like, we are going to spend our life together. We're going to buy a house. We're going to have children. We're going to get married. And what I need to do is start coming to terms with that's no longer going to happen. And so I need to put those on a little sailboat and sail them off to sea. I'm no longer going to do that with her. So that needs to go in my head and do whatever you need to do. If you have to burn pictures, which quite frankly is what I did. All my Facebook pictures of this woman had to go. All the pictures had to go. All the notes had to go. Everything had to go. And it felt like I was starting to release the hold this woman had on my heart. And so whatever you need to do, send those little boats off to sea so that you can start moving on. Now, step 3, once again, is anger. So part of this feeling will be time. So now you may have to use time and allow the anger to subside, because time does kind of heal all in this instance. All right, so finally, to wrap this up in a bow, you're probably wondering, how does this end? Well, it either ends with reconciliation, where you clearly have forgiven each other, or you don't reconcile, you don't forgive, or you don't reconcile and you do forgive. And that's up to you to figure out what you want to do. And forgiveness does not have to take place where you actually get together if you're not reconciling. Forgiveness can happen in your heart, can happen in your head. You can even decide to write them an email that you never send, or write them a letter. But you decide what you want to do. And this is how you can start moving on from there. All right, team, if that was helpful, go in the comments, let me know, and hit like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we'll put some more videos up here and here if you want to keep watching. And we'll see you next time.